rocking in the toppermost pop. And so will you be when you learn how easy it is to improvise to this familiar folk rock groove. So let's get started, shall we? So to jam to the Raven's Daughter, all you need is the G major scale. Now the easy zone for this scale is simply open 1, high 2, 3 on the G and the D strings. So before we do any actual jamming on the Raven's Daughter, let's just play the scale together first. Remember, the easy zone is open 1, high 2, 3 on the G and Ds. So it includes G, A, B, C, open D, E, F sharp, and G. Looking at the fingering chart from the Fiddle Jam book, we have the easy zone encompassed in a box with starred notes as our tonics. The starred notes are the best notes to start and end your ideas on. You also notice that there's the blackened notes, which are outside of the easy zone. Those are the advanced notes. You don't have to use those now. You can if you want. Of course, it's improvisation, so you can do anything you want. But just for now, stick with inside the easy zone. Start on a G, end on a G, and you can't go wrong. So this whole easy zone concept is the basis for the Fiddle Jam method. And it's not meant to dumb it down for you to make it seem like you're too stupid to handle anything more complicated. It's not that at all. What it is it's making it so simple that you can think less and play more, and hopefully give and get goosebumps a lot easier. Thinking too much gets in the way of creative stuff in general. So this makes it easy. Now to get prepared for this one, first thing you got to do is just get loosened up and get used to going every which way with the scale. I want you to just start playing along with me. No rhythm, no rhyme, no reason to it. Just play, get used to playing any of the notes in any order. Repeat them. That's it. Just get used to moving around. Keep it going. Did that go okay? Did you notice how I kind of slipped into a beat there at the end? Did you kind of do some things to match it maybe? If not, that's okay. Main thing was just for you to get loosened up and used to creating. If you want, you can run the video back and try it again and see if you can catch some ideas with there. But just get loose, get used to it, and we'll move on then. Okay, now hopefully with the Raven's Daughter stuff we just did there, you had a bunch of fun and it was good to go crazy together. Some of you, I know from my experience teaching, may have been a little frightened by that because you're so used to having the page tell you what to do. It's okay, it's part of the process. I want you to keep coming with me and we'll do more together. In this segment, I'd like you to actually just copy me. So I'll give you the ideas, you copy me. It's okay if you don't do it exactly like me, just do something similar. Do the best you can with listening to me and playing it back. We're going to put on a beat that's similar to the actual track from the lesson, and we'll see how this goes. and answer session went well for you. Again, you didn't have to do exactly what I played, but something close, because you're getting used to creating things in time now, and listening and responding. Now that said, though, there's a few licks and tricks I can show you within this scale, with this key that might work for this tune. One of the things I do when you listen to me playing from the selection from the book is I skip the 4th and the 7th notes from the G major scale a lot. This is called a major pentatonic scale. We can talk more about that in another lesson, but basically it's G, A, B, skip the C, go right to D, E, skip the F sharp, and go to G. You can do that in each octave as well. Skip the C, skip the F sharp. That'll help you sound a little bit cooler, I think. The other thing you can do, if you want to add a little bluesy tinge to your ideas, is slide the B's in. That's the 3rd note of the scale. Just start a little bit low and slide into it. Any B. Be careful to try both down bow and up bow with the slide. Just slide from below and go up to the note. Try that with a down bow and an up bow while you're sliding up each time. And the high B as well. That's some good ones. We can have some fun with that. Okay, now to review before I set you off on your own to start doing this jamming stuff. We had the easy zone, which is simply the G major scale. 0, 1, 2, 3 on the G and D strings. You should have that by now. We made a bunch of noise together, just getting used to flowing and creating together. We did call and answer, where I played a little bit, you played it back. You've learned a few tricks from me and licks. I think you're about ready. So remember, the easy zone is on the G and D string, 0, 1, 2, 3. And if you want to get more advanced, you go outside of the easy zone. See that in the chart we showed earlier, or in the book. Now when you're listening to this track, notice that it's just a repeated guitar riff, basically. And it's got one little section that kind of turns it around. It's a C chord. So you can throw in some C's in that spot. Hear it? There it is. So, when you get there, maybe try some different things. If you can pay attention to the track enough, which is part of it, you need to pay attention in your head what you want to play, and also respond to the track as it's happening. So when it gets to that section, maybe do some different stuff. If you were playing fast in the main section, play a little longer or slower, or just contrast it somehow. That's a nice thing to do. Other than that, give it room to breathe in this one. If I could troubleshoot it all for you, that's what most people do at the beginning. They just play too much. Take a rest once in a while, take a long note, take a breath just like a singer would. So after that, all you got to do is go to the website and download your backing track of choice and go at it. Now, once you're done improvising, don't forget, you got to tell yourself something positive like, you are the sassiest fiddler in the modern world for what we just jammed. Alright, so go at it, have some fun, and I'll see you in the next lesson.